What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and as always, thanks so much for clicking on this video. So this is going to be episode 2 of the restoration of the 427 SC. Now, you guys saw in the first episode we did get this nice and cleaned, stripped of all the paint, which I thought came out really good, but the base itself came out really nice. I was able to get almost 99% of it taken care of. So I did get a question asking why I was opening up these axle slots. When I actually cut the axles off of the original wheels, I never opened the teeth up for that, so I just pulled them right out, and then I just opened it up. That way I can lay the next set of wheels in here with no issues. Really happy with how the base came out using the wire brush. I know people were wondering which tool I am using. Now, this is just a Black & Decker 3-speed rotary tool. It's really good, and this is the little wire brush that I ended up using, polishing up the base, the body, removing all the paint and stuff. They're very cheap. You can get a set of 4 for under $4, so they're roughly about $1 a piece. This is how they look, and then of course after you use them they do shrink because parts of the wire brush do come off. And yeah, they do last a little while, but if you're really grinding into things, putting a lot of pressure, the more wear and tear you're gonna put on them. But still very cheap and very effective. As you guys saw, it was very effortless to remove all the paint and strip it from the body. Today we're gonna be choosing our set of wheels. It is very hard to come across a good size of the chrome 5-spokes. Now, a lot of the newer cars, you guys can tell, either have the newer black steelies, or they have the aero discs, or a lot more of them have the PR5s right here in chrome or multicolor. So the color that this Shelby is going to be is very close to the original color. It is going to be close to the Porsche that I did in that metallic blue because it is very similar to it. So I want to keep it as true to the original Hot Wheels casting, but I also want to make it a tribute to Carroll Shelby because that was the color of his last personal Shelby, so definitely want to go in that direction. I'm actually going to use some wheels off of another Shelby Cobra. I actually just bought this one specifically for the wheels. Now, I know that the original had the chrome 5-spokes. This one has the same wheels, but they are black with the chrome lips. So I do have another one of these that is in my collection. I didn't want to pull that one, so I went and bought a separate one. I have plans to put some better wheels on this version because I love the red and black. So let's open this bad boy up, and first let's go ahead and admire this thing out of the package. Look at that. That thing is really nice. We're gonna go ahead and open it up without damaging it because I do want to use this car for another project. Go, nice. Look how big of a plastic they used for this front window. That is crazy different than what they used before. Like I said, I know they're not all chrome, but I think it's going to give it a modern but more of a classic fitment. So let's see. This is going to kind of fit in there, and that is how she will look. Look at that. Oh yeah, she's gonna look nice, especially with that opening hood feature. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use some contact cement to get the axle to sit in there properly. Since I shaved the teeth that hold the axle in, I don't want this to kind of bounce around. So I do want to center the axle as best as I can. I'm gonna be using this quick grip all-purpose contact cement. And now we're gonna start working on paint. So what my plan is, I want to have this engine bay either blacked out and then add the silver and chrome detail to it and make it look accurate. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna actually mask off the entire area, spray the engine bay black, and then we're gonna end up covering it, and then we're gonna spray a light dust coat of the new paint on here. All right, there she goes. All black, so I want that to be black. That way when I do detail the engine covers or the valve covers, it's gonna look really, really good. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the overspray, just using some, we're just gonna be using some Beauty 360 nail polish remover to remove some of that paint. All right, check that out. Now you have the black opening hood. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some tape just to cover the engine. That way glue doesn't get in there when I'm spraying. So we'll go ahead and clip this up and let's start spraying a nice dust coat on here. Nice little dust coat on there, just something for the next couple coats to stick to. So it's gonna look very satin and very spotty. That's what you want. You want a nice dust coat on there. That way when you start stacking up, you don't get runs or the orange peel effect. So there we go. Second coat. Let's check it out. Look at that. Get it in the sun. There we go. Look at that sparkle. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap up episode 2 or stage 2 of the Shelby build. So this restoration is coming out really nice. We're gonna go ahead and let this paint cure overnight. As you can see, the hood is propped. That way it can prevent the edges of the hood sticking, and of course the freshly painted engine bay from having any metallic blue in there. So Mike, I definitely want to give you a huge thanks for sending me this and challenging me to restore this. I know I said I wanted to keep it original because of all the character it had, but I really wanted to see if I was able to actually conquer this task, and I think she's coming out nicely. So it's not done yet, so stay tuned for episode 3, of course, with the final detailing, clear coating, and all that good stuff, and then hopefully we can have her all done in that next episode. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below your thoughts and what you think of this blue metallic paint for it, and if it is very fitting with those newer released wheels of the 5-spoke. So as always guys, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, this is the Mustang Hunter. Peace.